Welcome back, viewers. In fact, now the focus is on the breaking development that we are tracking very closely. 17-year-old boy from Colachel in Tamil Nadu's Kanyakumari district has died of suspected suffocation at his residence. Now, why this is important? Because his family is linking the death to an extreme diet plan that he had been following very strictly for the last 3 months. Now, the family is also alleging that the diet plan that he was following was without any medical intervention and advice. While the deceased Saktheeshwar was described by his family as a very healthy and an active person, just a 17-year-old teenager, and had been on a self-imposed fruit juice only diet. He reportedly was inspired by the video that he watched on YouTube. His family had told the doctors and the police that he had not consulted any medical or the nutritional expert before undertaking the drastic dietary change, but he has been told in the reports to be very influenced by the body image issues, leading him to take this very drastic step. The family also added that he had also been on certain unspecified medication, and he had recently as well taken up working out. So he was not working out otherwise in the earlier days, but with the dietary restrictions, he started working out even more aggressively. The teenager had reportedly been consuming only fruit juice, avoiding solid food entirely in the attempt to follow the online regime. And on Thursday, when he suddenly complained of breathlessness and collapsed at the home, his family members rushed him to the nearby hospital, but he was declared dead shortly afterwards. Those close to the family have also stated that the teenager was allegedly very self-conscious about his body since a very young age, and as the case throws the dangers of online farts into sharp relief, this is what is coming out to be very, very concerning for even the entire industry of nutritional and medical resources. Joining me live on the broadcast is in fact a doctor who's going to speak to me about the ramifications of such advice, unsolicited one, available on the internet, and then there are in fact people influenced with very limited knowledge by all these. Dr. Ishwar Gilada, who's joining me live on the broadcast. Sir, thank you very much for speaking to us. Appreciate you joining me live. And as we see even on this very story, the teenager had reportedly been on a self-imposed diet. Now we understand the dangers such kind of decision poses, but in the time when such kind of incidents are increasing, earlier as well from Kerala, such a case from a young girl had emerged out, and she also died in a similar manner after restricting herself for extreme diet and other workout restrictions as well. How do you think there is a need right now for a comprehensive understanding of the need of the medical advice, nutritional advice as well, before taking up any advice that internet gives us for free?
Thank you very much for having me on this very important show. Currently, the entire world is going through Google mania, and they just want to Google anything and find out. Now, added to that is the AI. Now, people, they don't want to have face-to-face meeting with doctors. They don't want to learn scientific literature, and they want to learn everything from online. And when you learn from online, a lot of information is not authentic. You don't know the source of information. And people who are half-baked with half-baked knowledge, they do not know how to get that information corrected. And therefore, people who want to reduce weight, who want to take any activity, going to gym, building muscle, they take any sort of thing which is advice. And when you are on online, then something pops up. Like there is a lot of intelligence involved, which is artificial intelligence in online itself. So they may know that somebody is looking at protein, something will come, best protein available here, and they will click there and will take there. So basically, all these problems are because of short-sightedness, and because there is no dialogue between members of the family with the teenagers and teenagers with the doctors. And people think that they have saved money by not going to doctor, and they are getting all the advice available online. So in this particular case, this young boy, even if the young boy has been doing something, the family should intervene. The family should talk to a psychiatrist, talk to somebody, talk to a doctor. They cannot let them do anything. In any case, a boy below 18, that means underage. When there is underage, then even consent doesn't matter. So in this case, family should have been very active and proactive. Now, suddenly after the person is on some kind of liquid diet or water diet or weight reduction diet, that person is fed. This is called refeeding syndrome. And they can get to any problem which are like even electrolyte imbalance that can get to them dizziness, a heart attack, respiratory attack, or vomiting. And in this case, when the person has been on a liquid diet, not taking any solid food, then they are deprived of protein, kind of glucose and fat. And your body's fat is depleted, body's glycogen is depleted. Therefore, nothing is left in body, and therefore your muscle become weak. So if he is vomiting, the natural vomiting reflex can give you, okay, the respiratory line will be closed. In this case, this may not have happened. So some regurgitation may have gone into the fluid, must have gone into the respiratory tract. So when we say asphyxia, that means is a respiratory arrest. It could have been heart attack also. So
Dr. Ishwar, very importantly made point, but in this aspect, very valid question also arises from the situation that were persistent. Although there is no such confirmation that has come out as of now, we are still in the very preliminary understanding of this case. But to note, this is not the first case that has emerged of this nature, and also otherwise as well. What is even more concerning is the fact that he has been severely conscious of the body image. So in the regard of taking advantage of all of these underlying self-image issues as well, the internet in fact emerges out to be a hub of giving such advices. So there has to be some verification and also some background research to authenticate these facts that are just being spilled on the internet without any proper research as well.
See, what is happening is internet is kind of a speedless phenomena. It is going on in a very high speed. Just recently I heard that the China has started an AI clinic, and that AI clinic checks 10,000 patients every day. So if AI can replace doctors, AI can replace nurses, medical system, then there's no need of a medical healthcare at all. So I think we are, as a human being, we have a limited pace of development. But AI is developing 10-fold, maybe 100-fold daily. So in this situation, I don't think anybody can act. We have to learn from such kind of mistakes. We have to learn from such kind of case studies. And such kind of case studies should be more popular so that they also come on internet. Because ultimately, whatever we talk on TV and media, it may not reach them. Young people will only go online. So this should be, again, anything online which is happening can give any kind of ills. That same online should give a kind of what is a way out. Where do you contact? Where do you reach there? And it is not that in 3 to 4 months, he must have suffered a lot, but is not expressed out, and family members are ignored. So I think I will not blame anybody in this case, but I would like to make families and people and parents aware that be aware of what your child is doing. Be aware that what they're eating. And that's the reason that we have a system of eating together. So we know what somebody is eating, what somebody is drinking. And then you are taking unspecified medicine, unspecified protein diet or anything from somewhere that can be harmful. So we need to be very, very, very careful.
All right, Dr. Ishwar, thank you very much. I believe, in fact, you have shed enough light on this fact of why there is a need of proper medical intervention in the cases which are emerging at this point of time and possibly posing out to be very dangerous without any proper authentication for the advice that we see on internet for free. All right, thank you very much, sir, for joining us.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.